Before her mother passed away, she told the girl that if she bought a palace within 7 days, she would become rich overnight and change the course of her life forever. However, the girl didn't believe her words at all. After the funeral, she began begging on the streets. The neighbors were unwilling to help her, thinking that with her looks, she could easily make millions in a year. Although the neighbors made a good point, the girl refused to listen. She didn't want to work hard. She just wanted to live a carefree life. One day, she heard that the king was selling his palace for an incredibly low price. The girl immediately remembered what her mother had said on her deathbed, so she went to see the king, expressing her desire to buy the palace. Faced with the king's asking price of 10,000 gold coins, the poor girl agreed without hesitation. Her only condition was that she would pay a year later and add 5,000 gold coins as interest. The king immediately agreed, and the girl was overjoyed, thinking that she could escape the day before the payment was due. The king handed her the keys, and the girl eagerly entered the palace. She immediately lay down on the floor and fell asleep. Just then, a harsh cat's meow rang out, and the girl was startled awake. She thought the cat was as homeless as she was, so she allowed the black cat to lie beside her. Little did she know, her fate was quietly beginning to change. When the girl woke up, the black cat was gone. The keys were still in her hand, and the doors and windows were tightly locked. She couldn't figure out how the cat had escaped. That night, the black cat returned and gave the girl a precious gem. The girl had never seen such a rare treasure, so she placed the gem in a jar and fell asleep with the black cat in her arms. From then on, the black cat would mysteriously disappear during the day, but each night, it would return and give the girl a gem. Soon, the jar was filled with gems. The girl felt that the black cat must be hiding some secret, so one night, she pretended to fall asleep. Once the black cat saw that the girl was asleep, it quietly approached the door, and with a gentle stamp of its foot, the door opened on its own. It then ran inside, and the girl quietly followed. The black cat led the way, eventually arriving at a room deep inside the castle. Suddenly, a crack appeared in the wall, revealing a never-ending staircase. The girl followed the black cat down, but what she saw next shocked her. Not only was there a pear tree covered in diamonds, but there was also a walnut tree hung with gold. The girl immediately broke off 2 branches as evidence, then continued down. At the bottom of the stairs was an underground palace, and seeing that no one was around, the black cat shed its disguise and transformed into a handsome prince. He then danced with the other princes. The girl hid in the shadows, witnessing everything. She then returned to the palace. The next day, when the black cat returned, the girl immediately told him that she knew his secret and showed him the 2 broken branches. The next moment, the black cat let out a sharp scream, shattering the palace glass in an instant. Then, the cat's skin began to peel away, revealing the prince's appearance. It turned out that the prince had been cursed by a witch, doomed to live his life in the skin of a cat. Only when a girl discovered his secret would the curse be broken. He gave all the gems to the girl, and the girl used them to pay off the money she owed to the king. Not only that, but she also truly owned a magnificent palace and married the handsome prince, living happily ever after.